hoping to make it back to the CFP this year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Northwestern Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Northwestern's offense will have the ball first. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
Going for the big play. He's got it on the outside. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Back to pass, it's Gray. Fires to the big fella.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Pulls and fires complete. And he's brought down after a nice game. Northwestern making quick work on this drive. They're looking to pass from the red zone. He's got him. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The give out of the gun. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. He splits the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with it.
So Ohio State's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving.
It's a running room. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll leave it with him. Nice move to keep running. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line?
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Hard to imagine this is only their first drive in the game, but their defense was on the field for virtually an entire quarter. So, guys, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here to convert this third down. so their defense can stay on the sideline and get their win back.
Guys, we've come to the end of the period, and Northwestern has the lead here. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Wants to throw. It's Lagway. Buys a little time. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. Looks as if he's going to run it. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play in the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Motion from the wideout. Looking to fire. Using the quick game. At the 45 on his way. Bulldozes his way through. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. They dialed up the perfect call. Splendid execution. Now they've got it threatening. 1st and 10 from the 27. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
The play action fake. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. That type of pressure on the quarterback, that's vintage Ohio State, right in keeping with the legacy that's been established by the Buckeye D.
Yeah, and you take pride in that. You own that legacy with all those guys you see performing at a high level in the NFL. Man, you see that, you want to go get it, recruiting guys to fit those profiles.
Breaks into the open. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That brings them to within 1. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. LSU is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These Bayou Bengals have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they're capable of it again today.
He's going to take off. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. There's the pressure. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. This time on target. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They just keep firing. They get to him as he throws. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Sometimes there are careless interceptions and other times forced ones, and the defense forced that one.
They did. Nice job dialing up the pressure. Great job getting to the QB. So much athleticism on this defense. And moving forward, this offense is going to have to be really careful thinking about how they need to protect their quarterback to give him a chance.
They'll go hurry up here. Looking to throw on first down. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go?
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to...
Oh, it's picked off. Takes it the other way. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
Here he goes breaking the pocket. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
That's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, knowing the play is over.
There he goes. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. It'll be third and long. To the air. It's Lagway. Snagged out of the air. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Deep zone coverage here by the defense. Looking downfield on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great environment there today in Evanston. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ryan Field.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Northwestern will kick it off as we start the third quarter. On the run from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. He's loose. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Dropping back, it's Gray. Right on target this time.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Third down play from the gun. Got it in the middle. It's Farrell. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Just keep slinging it. That's reeled in. It's Farrell. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Pressure coming. Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. He'll keep it on the sneak. Northwestern will have to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Sweet cut there. Makes it past the marker. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to beat the D deep. Makes the grab down the middle. Hits the crease. Touchdown, Ohio State. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-6.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He breaks a tackle. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll send the back in motion. To the air, it's Gray. Grab behind the line, it's Anderson. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll move the tight end. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights.
Lost one deep down the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Northwestern will send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Quarterback on the keeper. Fights off a defender. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. These 2 quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Looking to throw, it's Glagway. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. The Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. They'll get this drive going from the 17. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Grabbed behind the line. It's Anderson.
A good start by this offense. Something positive on the first play. The drive is good. Listen, the hill is large, right? Like this, we need 2 scores. We got to have 2 touchdowns to get back in this game. We got to be aggressive.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Touchdown, Buckeyes! The defense takes matters into its own hands. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. And with the extra point, the score is 28-6.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking downfield, it's Gray. Takes the easy one to the back. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Northwestern will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes a nice grab at the 25. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Picks up the first down. Hits the accelerator to the right. Inside, and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Ohio State. They've built a little cushion and now closer to getting a victory here in week 4. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball will be placed at the 40 after that kick out of bounds. To throw, it's Gray. Got his man. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
They'll run it out of the shotgun.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Banner!
Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Covey. Across the 25. He's got room. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off play action on first down. Oh, they're after him. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
After getting nothing, it's second and goal from the 6. Back to pass. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw on that touchdown pass.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
The extra point is good, but the lead is still huge. It's 35-13. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Texas A&M found a way to pick up the W. And a win is a win, but this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in College Station. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. This field position better than you could ever hope for. First and goal from the 8. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. So after getting some of that lost yardage back, they'll try again on second and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this part of the field in the red zone offensively, bringing all these tight ends in the game, you'd like like to be more physical at the point of attack. That's why you're bringing the big bodies in, but they couldn't get it done out front, and as a result, it's a negative play.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Quarterback has to have command in those situations. You cannot afford a penalty like that deep in your own territory. The sportsmanlike thing to do might be victory formation. The stat hog would kick a field goal here.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we're looking pretty good.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. To the air, it's Gray. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Northwestern!
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Timeout called by the defense. 13 seconds to go. Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinator. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People were fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were struggling. It didn't look like they knew who they were, and they didn't have the momentum going. But